This is Waco Tanks from Clout Gaming, here with some intermediate clashing. So first thing I want to say, thanks to US Alliance, they were gracious hosts. Gavin hit me up on Twitter and invited me to come by and hang out. Really active clan, cool guys, definitely check them out if you're looking for a clan. So I want to start out with a anti-lavaloon, and here I'm playing Zap Bait. And this is this Zap Bait deck's been around for a while. I really like his opening attack on paper. It doesn't work out so well because I happen to have a building in hand. I'm guessing this is kind of a blitz move, or if I didn't have a building, I'd have a hard time taking out his balloon. But so I feel okay about his attack. This is a great defense against my Princess and Mega Minion. Just good solid defense against Princess. And he ends up getting alpha shot, so I miscalculated that. So it's starting out, he's playing alright. I don't know what he's got yet, but so I just decided, go in with a Goblin Barrel. And this is an okay defense. Now, I recommend if your opponent throws a Goblin Barrel, just use your Fireball unless you're really trying to save Elixir. As you see, I get a couple of stabs in there. And now I dropped the gang before I saw his Lava Hound, and so it would have been nice if the bulk of my gang was the left side. I dropped the Knight to push so he can't support his Lava Hound. Now you see my Inferno Tower is doing work, my Princess is doing work, and this is just a really nice defense. The Ice Spirit you saw tucked in there was just to draw some attention from the Lava Hounds. If I delay 6 Lava Hounds for even just a clock tick, that's helpful. That can be helpful. Here, he takes out my Princess 3 for 3, no big deal. And now you see I'm a little up on Elixir. Again, you're gonna see him not use a Fireball to defend against the Goblin Barrel. I know it's a negative Elixir trade, but you look at that chip damage I'm getting each time. Again, with something like lavaloon, you're in it for more of the long game anyway, so it's not a bad move on his part, it's just my personal preference. But then he's willing to Fireball my Princess, so I don't know, it's just sort of weird. Here you see me doing an offensive cycle. This is a really weird move. I normally would not play like this. I'm trying to just sort of change up the tempo of the game and surprise him. And it works really well because, you see my Princess firing on all cylinders here. He doesn't have log, so his zap really isn't doing work against my Princess, which just clears everything out. Now again, he tries an alternate defense, chooses not to Fireball, and you'll notice that we're within rocket range now. So rocket does 493 damage at tournament standard. You should know this. Again, Princess doing work against the lavaloon, and he's going in with everything, but the rocket takes him out. So I just had to stall for a couple of seconds. That tower would have been gone, and then I would have had a hard time dealing with what would come after, but he ran out of time. The next match I want to show you, I'm back in Clout Legends now. The next match I want to show you is just back with my 2.8 hog that I've been, you see me using a lot. This is against a variation of the 3 musk ram deck, and this is a heal variation, and you'll see that surprises me. Now, I don't like his defense there. I feel like his defense was too slow. He spent 6 to defend against my 5, and because I had those distracting skeletons, my hog got in more damage than it really should have. Now you know that I like to hog when I see pump before I Fireball, but hog wasn't in hand, so I Fireball. I'm getting ready, and I send in hog behind the Knight to push the Knight and just throw off his tempo a little bit. Now when I see the ram, my guess is, okay, this is going to be a 3 musk ram deck. Skeletons should be able to stop the ram, or slow down the ram, so he zaps the skeletons. That wasn't a great idea for him to zap the skeletons, in my estimation, because then I get to put down that cannon for free. Again, just sort of my style, my taste. Now, I'm slow playing. He's up on Elixir, but I've nearly got his right-hand tower. Again, I Fireball his pump, and I would love to send the hog, but his Knight would just sort of throw me off. So I'm setting up to, distract the knight, and I want to push my knight again with the hog, although you can't do that too many times. But then when he drops the 3 musk, I know I need to switch to defensive mode. So I drop a musk in the back. You see me log those 2 just to slow them down a little bit. And here's where I misplay. I don't know if it was a misplay, but I thought I could manage this attack on the right side, and then he drops heal, and just big surprise. Did a great job there. So now I know he has heal. And look at this, the hog and the skeleton. Again, he does the minions, but that skeleton does just enough distracting to get me a little bit of extra damage. You see my musk on the left side of the center, because I'm already looking to the left side. Spank and tank and spank, whatever, put the knight on the right. Now, I don't think I'm going to get in there with this knight or this ice spirit, but that's okay because I've got that log. But the log was a little early. Had it been a little later, I could have hit the barbarians instead of the ram, and a little bit later than that, I could have hit even his gang. That's okay. Now I'm going to push hard on the right, hoping that he pushes harder on the right, so that I can really get some money on the left. And this log might, there's a bit of an overplay, but it worked out because of his heal. Now, I was thinking he would drop the gang there, so I was kind of trying to pre-log the gang. It still works out. Now, this is a very economical defense on the left-hand side. You're going to see me just dropping guys in the middle in case his 3 musk appears. I know that I've got a good chance of winning, but he's got these level 10 3 musks coming at me. That's pretty severe. Again, he drops it in the back, so I get, profit off this fireball, but even that doesn't really matter. It's too late at this point. Thanks for watching.